Damn, I messed up. Y'all gotta do video. But anyway, I was talking about abstracting people. My energy finally coming back. Thank God. They've been gone for a minute. I was just looking at a message a twin sent to me. She across the world. We probably won't ever be together. I know my twins and I know my soulmates. We'll probably never meet though. Not in this perverse world. But or maybe we will. Who knows? I don't know. I don't expect nothing though. But she just said avoiding people is not unforgiveness. And that's so true. I'm glad she sent me that because because um hold on, y'all. I just set up a new site, y'all. Thank God. So I might be getting off of this YouTube, getting another one. Ain't nothing wrong, but somebody done swapped my energy up, and all the messages I'm getting is for the person that's living in my shadow, and I'm just tired of it. It's been going on now for a few months. I've been dealing with it long enough, but the messages, it's bad to get the wrong message. Don't nothing really bother me except the fact of getting wrong messages. I don't like that. That's irritating as hell. And they've been tearing my ass up, and which is good, but it ain't good. They're giving great messages to the person who's supposed to have this network, but they swapped it with mine. So that's what I was saying on the last video that got deleted. When people swap your energy, it's like I was talking about basically destiny swapping, and I was talking about how people saying they tapping in your program DNA, they tapping into people DNA, blah blah blah. Well, it ain't really that we waking up. We living in the end, and it's time to wake up. It's time to get up, and you either gonna be working for Satan or you work for God. That's just all there is to it, and we living in it. So if you're not clean, you better be on your way to healing and practicing it to the point where you better hurry up and get there. So it's like I'm seeing these people. I mean, it's like somebody swapping my network up, and they giving good messages to whoever the energy they talking to. But hell, I'm not the energy, and my messages, I miss my messages, and so the messages I supposed to be getting, they getting. And the messages they supposed to be getting, I'm getting. And that's what I'm talking about that destiny swap and matrix shit and abstracting. And I wish that video didn't go away. But I was talking about how they like organ doning or how they do it in the physical. Get you a heart, limbs and all that. Well, all that comes from what you see in the physical is manifestations from the spiritual. It already exists. It just exists in the spiritual. And the physical really just take from the spiritual. So decomposing, when you see somebody decomposing, that's the same thing. It's like they're taking organs out of these people that's decomposing and giving it to the one they're attacking. That's why I said it makes no point, it makes no sense. Going to the others you want done to you, it makes no sense to hurt somebody. So whatever you do to somebody, it's gonna automatically affect you, and it might even affect your kids. If you're a cop and you wrongfully lock somebody up, and you or you wrongfully testified against somebody, then all of a sudden your child gets sick. You see what I'm saying? So it's like It's strings. It's strings, cables connected to people. It's cables connected to people and strings connected to people. So that person that you had locked up or whatever probably was connected to your son, whether they were black or not, and no matter what race they are. So when you decided um, to do something against that individual or wrongfully accuse that individual, that automatically the ancestors, your ancestors automatically went against you and started taking components out of your loved ones and putting it in their loved ones or in that person. So when you see people decomposing, all right, let's look at this. What is decompose? Decomposing could be cancerous. Decomposing could be any. I want to get on this dude with this DNA. You really got on my nerve, bro. That really got on my nerve. You said somebody tapping in out there. Man, we waking up. Like I said on the last video that I deleted, y'all ain't supposed to be kings and queens, a true king and queen, or a high priestess, 9 times out of 10 probably are angel vessels. Y'all ain't supposed to be hitting on their lovers, period. You supposed to, even when you got your homeboys or your homegirls around you, and they talking about hitting on them lovers, you supposed to check them. That's why America don't look good in certain aspects. We gonna have to step it up, America. We're gonna have to respect ourselves in order for somebody else to respect us. We keep bullying ourselves on other people's territory. We're the youngest country in the world, think we know more than the oldest country in the world. And that's why we losing our justice. I'm trying to say this as respectful as possible, because we need to stop it. It done slaughtered us, and then you actually think you're supposed to be able to go to another country and slaughter them. They ain't having it. Ain't nobody having it. We gotta learn to respect ourselves so everybody else can respect us. You see a king or a queen, you don't hit on they, and if anything, like I said, your friends and stuff, you correct them for even thinking about hitting on these people, man. And for the kings and queens, you don't act like a whore. You don't even participate in that. Y'all gotta stand up straight. You just have to stand up straight. It ain't got nothing to do with if they want me to live like this. They don't. You are a king or a queen. You are an angel. You ain't supposed to even be thinking like a human. Now you want to really get upset because you can't live like a human? Or you gonna stay a human? Because God ain't gonna let you stay no human when you're supposed to be an angel. He just gonna put you in demon mode. Now let's get back to the science of everything so you can understand what I'm telling you. So when you start to decompose could be cancer. Decompose could be anything. So what makes you decompose? Organ failure. So in the physical, it's organ failure. But in the spiritual, it's your ancestors taking that organ and giving it to somebody else who needs it. So I just showed you the trick of life and how you can live a healthy, long life. Now you got to do it, read between the lines. Like me, they got about 3 more atoms they can replace me with. And I don't mind, because I done did what I supposed to do on here. Everything that I do now from this point on is icing on the cake extra. Because I done did what I got to do. Everything else is icing on the cake, it's extra. I done successfully did what I supposed to do. So I'm just living good right now. Chilling with God, my ancestors, arguing with them sometimes in a good, healthy way. And just enjoying my space with them. Enjoying my time with them. Drawing. I want to sing and dance, but the beats, I like to hear the beats. The beats got to have just as much soul as my singing. I ain't heard no good beat in about 5 years. And I think it's because they got the beats hidden or something why I can't see the good beats or hear the good beats. Or people losing their soul. You got to watch that. You can see if you lost your soul through your creativity. I said something then. Listen to what I'm telling you. You can see if you lost your soul through your creativity. Through your main thing you like to do. Your main art you like to do. And it could be something personal. You might not be as good at it as you used to be. You can tell if you lost your, unless you just ain't doing it no more and they just done took it off the shelf and swapped it with something else. Now that can happen too. And they'll do that to my music a lot. I literally gotta tap into my music and they'll tell me wait before I start singing and they'll go get it for me. But I don't use it. I told them to put my music up about a year ago. Now, if you really reach, if you go back, you'll realize I ain't really did music in about a year. I can tap into it a little bit, but I really ain't tapping into it like that because it's a process. And I told them to put it up because they got so much other stuff for me to do. So they were like, you're going to have to choose and or. They'll tell me and or choose something. You're going to have to swap something out. So I told them just put the music up because I ain't doing it. And, and the dancing. They put both of them up for a while. And put the other stuff in me that I need. And it's basically lectures and drawing. That's how this works, yeah. That's exactly how it works. You gotta keep your vessel clean. Your vessel is the temple of God. If God can't reside in it, then the devil will reside in it. But anyway, like I said, I just heard this twin. She said something. She just said something. She was like, just because you avoid somebody, she must know what's on my heart. This particular twin is in my head. I don't like it a little bit. She kind of get on my nerves. I'm glad. I like it, but it's a little irritating. We'll be arguing a lot in a healthy way. Because it's like, as soon as I think it, she know it, and she'll send me something. And that kind of irritates me a little bit. But I get used to it. Because whether she across the world or not, now that we connected, it's going to probably stay like that. Which is healthy. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm going through something, she'll send me something 3 seconds later. And it'd be offset of what I'm going. It's soothing. If she was here, it'd feel good. It's almost like a mama type thing. And she know how I feel all of a sudden. I like it. It's soothing. But when she ain't here, and we ain't never met or nothing, it's irritating a little bit. And it's frustrating. Because you know how you want to talk to your mama and something. I can't talk to her about it. But she pretty much, it just be like that. It's like she dead in my head. As soon as I think it, she'll send it. I don't know if it's like that with her or me, but it's definitely like that with her. That must be her gift or something. She get on my nerve a little bit. She get on my nerve a little bit. But anyway, she was just saying, just cause I had a bump in with somebody a few days ago, a day or so ago, and I was thinking about forgiveness, and she was like avoiding people. She sent me something. They want me. It's like I have run in with a couple people. It's like they want me to come around and make things right. Like a few days ago, I had to run in with somebody at a grocery store. About a couple of weeks ago. About 3 people I had to run in with. And it's like they're trying to get me to come, but it's like you haven't forgave me. You haven't you haven't showed me you the one that wronged me. But it's like when they talk to me like I done went crazy. And they can help me fix my craziness, but I'm not the one that's looking like I'm decomposing. I'm not saying they is, but a lot of people who try to chastise me like that are decomposing. And it's like we gotta look at the fruit of the tree, bro. It's like I was saying, let's say you got 5 people and they from ages 55 to 80 and they supposed to live to 80 years old at least, but they gotta start decomposing them because they've been attacking you, putting you in this triangle. And until these people are removed, you can't move. You'll stay in this loop. They got this thing called a loop something. And what they don't know is the loop is what's killing them. Some of these people need heart transplants and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you in a loop, and I'm looking healthy, and you sick, but you telling me you can help me fix my problem. Obviously, I'm not the one with the problem. Sin is on you, not me. The demons are attacking you, not me. The ancestors are decomposing you, not me. It's like when you got that seer heart, you don't understand, even if it's right in front of you. And that's why I tell people you gotta watch it with a seer heart, because even in your creativity, you can see it in your creativity. Your creativity start to go. Your health starts to go. Your youthfulness start to go. If you want to stop this and live a life, you gotta stop that evil. You gotta stop that shit there. But the problem is these people don't want to change that because it's gonna humiliate them. And these people been getting off their whole life off of humiliating people like me, my whole life. And they can't humiliate themselves one time in their own life. And so, you gotta start cutting these strings. And what happened is when these people detach from you and cut their strings from you, it's a process though, y'all. And that's what I want to explain to some of my social media people, the fellas out there. Don't get irritated. Just notice who attacking you. Handle these people. Don't care about the money. Don't care about the tangible things and the physical. Don't worry about that. Observe these people. This is a slow process. It ain't no slow process. For me, it's fast. Because it's like these people supposed to live to 80 years old and they decomposing. And in 2 to 5 years, they done went from looking like me to 80 years old. That's fast as hell. So as they decompose, it's like their youthfulness, their organs, their DNA of their organs. It's like the DNA is a code. Like let's say this is your DNA. Okay, let's say this is the organ. Okay. Okay, let's say this is the heart organ. Your ancestors going there. It's like your ancestors going there, and it's a DNA chip that go in this heart organ to make this heart work. It's just a chip. So your ancestors going there and remove this chip out of this organ. I'm starting to see, which is good. That means I'm ascending some more. I'm starting to see apparition though. They come and go. I always get to that level and sorry and descend a little bit, but anyway, in a good way. But anyway, they starting to move around stuff now though. But anyway, the chip, is inside here. Let's say this is your heart. All they do is the chip can be as microscopic as a nail, y'all. It could be smaller than my nail. And they just take the chip out and they put the chip in something. Like I might not have a good, my heart might not be as good as yours. My heart is great, but I'm saying my heart might not be as good as yours. They just take that chip out of your great heart, put it in mine. That's how it works. Same thing. You can see this on a physical level through your sex. When you go and sleep with people, it's like what I said about STDs. The beginning of STD is HPV. Okay, that's one demon. Now you get up to a legion of demons, it'll get up to HIV lesions, and then all of a sudden you got lesions showing off on your body, and even the medical, physical will have names for these. These names originated really from the spiritual. That everything comes from the spiritual to the physical. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. That's why I ain't saying that. I'm really enthralled in this. I wish I could write, but when I get on here and I say I want to write about it, they'll go clean notebooks out the stores and shit. They'll do stuff at these stores as soon as I say it on here. Well, I can't do shit, y'all. I can't get no passport. I can't do none of that. They got me trapped. But it's a good trap though, because God know about it. And it's a loop. This loop is catching these people, because I'm the bait. Man, like, I was born with bad chips in me. And it's like the Osiris. I told y'all in Facebook, and then I in the building, I said, I'm like the Osiris effect. I call it the Osiris effect. I was born with bad chips in me. Everything about me was pretty much awful. And it's like everybody attacked me all the way down to your sex. I take the chip, boom, get that chip. Take this chip from your lung, boom, get that chip. Take this chip from your brain, boom, got that chip. It's like you being taken apart. So we keep looking at those Osiris effect like they cut him. They probably did cut his body up. Who cares? It's the body. His body, nothing, garbage. You know what I'm saying? It takes a few seconds for the body to die. No matter how they trying to torture you, just a couple seconds, you out of here. God gonna see to it, you out of here. That's irrelevant. So the real issue is what's going on inside of you. So they took Osiris apart in the inside. They took him apart. See, the ancient ancestors, our ancient ancestors knew about that. So the real true story about Osiris, I'm guessing, is that they took him apart from the inside out. In other words, congruism, like this in the spiritual realm, they stole his organ. So by the time it got to the physical, it was irrelevant. They just took him apart and said, yeah, we took him apart and killed him. That's how that go. That shit was deep, wasn't it? But anyway, to that guy who said, yeah, they tapping in our DNA. No, God waking up our DNA. We're waking up, and if you descended in the negative, see, some of y'all beautiful. Women and men, some of y'all beautiful out there, healthy on the outside, but y'all are ugly in the inside. You take good care of your outside, but you don't take care of your inside, male or female. So when we all wakes up, you either gonna be on God end of the DNA. I mean on God. You either gonna be on either God's side of the field or Satan's side of the field once we wake up. So when we wake up, that's why I said you can't judge nobody by their external appearance. Once everything hit the fan, that's irrelevant. Because some people, just like myself, are rather and prefer to clean the inside more than they clean the outside. See what I'm saying? Most of y'all health fanatics and all that, and you look great on the outside, but you're no good. But the way we can tell you ain't no good, and God forbid it to happen, is just swapping kisses with you, or either, God forbid, the most is sleeping with you. But you can just, or if you sweating, shake your hand, and just that handshake or that sweat, you can leave and just have a badass day for dealing with you. You might have a good conversation with this person. You might have a romantic date with this person. And you might not have had sex with this person, but you did kiss them, or you shook their hand, and all of a sudden you went home, your tire blowed out, or you had a car crash, or you went home and something happened, and you just had a bad day after that. You had a great date on a relationship date or whatever, but when you left that person premises, when you left that person, they ancestors, see, when you come together with somebody, you coming together first with their ancestor. And like I said, when I was with that girl, my ancestor would tell me to burn my Bible. And beautiful as she was, my ancestors kept telling me to burn my Bible. So I told her that. I said, you got to go. She said I was crazy. She called me all crazy stuff in the book. I said, it don't matter. You just need to leave. And them demons went with her. And I no longer heard that voice in my head no more. Yeah. So they went with her. And I had one ancestor. I had a fine little tender with me one time. I thought she was fine. And my ancestor said, look down at her ankles, her feet. And I looked down and I noticed something about the veins in her ankles and her feet. And I had to get away from her, pretty much. The whole body was beautiful till they got to that part. It was like built up. It's like I understand how the medical. I understand how the medical 24/44. When I say this, I'm just so much understanding the medical operation when it comes down to spirituality and physical. and it's like they tying together, and it makes so much sense. Same thing with the sex organs. You know what I'm saying? And learning this, I done tested it in the physical and it works. Learning this, I can just do certain things. I ain't gotta sleep with that person at all. Not only that, if that person is demon infested, I go home and I pray and meditate immediately. Or I get away from them, I pray right there. And that's what Jesus did in the Bible. When Jesus dealt with too many people, when he was healing people and stuff, Jesus would tell his disciples, I'm finna go pray. Watch for my back while I go pray, while I go meditate, because that's what it is. These people are contaminated. They contaminated. Demons all around them and don't know it. And they think they come up happy and joyous. Yeah, Jesus, you this, you that, and Jesus don't want to be disrespectful. Shake their hand, probably hug them. But as he doing that, he can feel the demon. Like, I can feel the demon, bro. Just put it that way. Like, through this phone, I can feel it. I can tell when if I listen to one of your lectures today, and I can listen to your lecture today on the phone, and I can tell if you cleansed. And if you clean, you can do good lectures. It ain't got nothing to do with what you say. It's just the energy you giving off. It ain't about where you verbally say it, none of that. It ain't about where you looking, because some of y'all hide y'all face. It's just the energy. And I can look at it the next day and tell you did something defiled to your soul the day before. And I turn them videos off. Like, sometimes I will, sometimes I listen to them. But I have to notice this in my mind. And that's how fast I can smell you coming, bro. Some of y'all, you on these stadiums watching me through cameras, but you'll never get to me anyway. You'll never be able to shake my hand. If you ain't a twin or a soulmate, you ain't getting in God ain't gonna let you get close to me. I've been in this vessel my whole life. If anything, people gonna make it seem like I'm on a TV show and you watching me and I'm stuck. No, they keep you away from me. I feel that way, honestly, about all the chosen. I feel like we all trapped and in a situation where we can't move because the world is being purged right now. Straight up. The world is being purged. We being purged, y'all. The whole world is being purged. Cleansed. You want this paradise on earth? It's gonna have to be purged first. There's too much evil here. There's too much evil. It's great people out here, high vibrational people, beautiful people. It's angels out here that's evil. That's impossible. How can an angel be evil? But it's angels out here. I know because I've been getting attacked by angels. I got attacked by one angel so much they went on here and gave her the devil mode. And she started growling and going on. And when she sleeps, she sound like a hellhound when she breathes. Like real, bro. Like you can't play that, you can't act that. Like even if all this is in y'all head is acting and it's whatever, you can't even act the shit that I'm telling you. I just get information, even from my app. I just see certain words that they talking about something that they might be talking about you actors over there. But I can hear it and it triggers something inside of me. I'm built different, y'all. I learned that in school. I thought I was dumb in school, but it was just like the education I was learning in school. The DNA inside of me refused for me to learn that in school, because if I would have learned that in school, it would have screwed up the ancient knowledge that I got in my head that I already knew. And so God refused for me to learn that in school. I wasn't never dumb in the first place. That's why I'm on here today teaching you. And y'all out there emulating, you got my own females out there emulating, you embarrassing yourself. There's a girl, the name that start with an O. You on somebody's altar that you probably friends with. And they've been, ever since they done put you on that altar, you ain't been doing too hot. How do I know this stuff? I ain't getting it from these, well, it helps. How do I know this stuff though? And I don't know if they put you on that altar to help you or to hurt you, but either way it go, you on that altar and you ain't been doing well since you've been on that altar. So it's just stuff like that I just know. So I get a lot of stuff in my. I don't have dreams. I have premonition. When I sleep, I tell people. Ever since I was little, I would have a, let's say, a dream about somebody, and I would have to literally go to that person's house, tell them about the dream, and leave. That's what I used to do. And people thought I was weird for that, called me the devil. You know what I'm saying? But I would go and tell them. And some people would come back and say, man, that happened just like you said it would happen. And I just did it because God told me to do it. I didn't have a premonition for no reason. I didn't have it for myself. It was just like a warning to everybody. So y'all got me in this little movie thing. I don't mind it though, because God told me I gotta participate in it, so it don't matter. But I'm changing my app after the day, y'all. I'm gonna put this video, I'm gonna let this video come up. I might change it tomorrow, so the video can come up. But I'm changing, I done changed my computer. I'm gonna change the one on my phone because I'm getting the wrong messages. The only people that ain't giving me the wrong message, like 2 or 3 people, 4 people at the most, 4 to 5 people. Yeah, I forgot the joker, about 5 people. I had to send them a message and let them know that somebody swapped my network, because I like listening to them and I don't want them giving me the wrong energy. And it's like just a couple, 4 to 5 people that I check and let them know, look, somebody swapped my energy out. But it's done got real bad because whoever in my energy just distorting it and tearing it up. But so I'm finna get off here after the day. I already set it up. I just got through finishing it up. All I gotta do is swap it. So I'm gonna swap my site, and I'm probably not gonna add nobody to this next period. Cause it's just, I'm tired of that. Just to be like, it's up there, probably 5 or 6 accounts, 7 accounts, in a little window of time. I ain't finna keep doing that. But well, it wasn't a little window of time. Yeah, it was, because they get me early. I just don't feel like changing it. And I keep going, hoping that the government or people who on social that own the sites will fix it, but they don't. And I always gotta swap it out myself. But anyway, y'all watch it. Like I said, that Loop, this program, I said it on my last recording, but it got deleted. They got me in some kind of loop program, and it's like a little matrix thing, and it's an old program, and this old program keep people in a loop, and it's like somebody getting benefits off of it. Oh, I get benefits too, because God watching the loops, and the longer I'm in this loop, the more I'm gonna get benefited as well, but it ain't gonna be until all this is over. But the main purpose of it is for me to go around in loops and somebody get my blessing, somebody live in my light, somebody live in my identity, live off my credit, somebody live and sleep with my woman, sleep with my man. Damn, I was gonna say my man, that slipped. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. If I was a man or a woman, somebody sleep with your woman, sleep with your man. That's what this is. They swapping the energy, they swapping the matrix, they swapping all that around. It's like, it don't matter if you're a male or a female, they'll swap. I'm trying to show y'all in the spiritual, how it happens in the spiritual and ends up in the physical. They live as you. So if you're a male, they take your woman. They take, some of them go both ways. They take your male or female, so I guess I didn't make a mistake. They take your male or female, don't matter. And they take your credit, they take your life, they take your identity. They live in your shadow. Somebody send you a blessing, they get your blessing. It's such a magic trick. It's such a magic trick that your higher self and the spiritual get blessed. It's supposed to come to you. It won't even get to you. It'll go straight to your doppelganger. So it's very dark. It's very dark. And somebody got me in it. Like an auntie or uncle, somebody got me in this loop. And it's awful, y'all. And I've been in this for 40 years. I've been in it my whole life. But like I said, thanks to Tarot and stuff, I found out about it 5 years ago. And it's like I'm trying to dodge it. This person is weird. It's like they keep on attacking me and they decomposing everything. It's like they keep giving me that youth. And if I was y'all, to y'all, you know who I'm talking to out there, I would just own up to this, and cause y'all ain't looking well. I know y'all ain't feeling well. I would own up to this. Forgive me. Come in my face and look at me and ask for forgiveness. Tell me you're sorry. Honestly, cause I see it. I can feel the pain. And I would hope God have mercy on me if I was y'all. But y'all ain't gonna do that, but I'm just saying I would. Cause I'm seeing it, I can feel the pain. Y'all getting tore up out there, you know. And I don't wish that on nobody, not my worst enemy. And y'all so confused, you be looking at me like I need help. I don't need help, I feel good, look good. Just because you stole my identity and stole my life and kidnapped my son and living in my shadow don't mean I need to do nothing. I do what I'm supposed to do. I pray and I meditate and I let God have it and let God take care of the situation. I ain't got nothing to worry about. So you do, because you stole everything. You got all that money, you got all this stuff going for yourself, but you don't look like that. You don't look like the person who's supposed to have all that going for themselves. You look like somebody who stole it from somebody. So that's that.